So if you're an African, especially if you're a Nigerian, because we say that a lot. I know we say that a lot. We say things like, oh, our village people is after and all of those things. But I want you to pause and think about it. Could it be that you are that village people, in quote, working against yourself? Hear me out. So the Bible says that the weapons of our warfare, they are not carnal, but they are mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down, now note this keyword, imaginations, and everything that, you know, raises itself against the knowledge of God, bringing into captivity every thought to the knowledge of God. Do you understand? So that makes me to realize that, sometimes the things that limit us as individuals, especially as believers, they are not those village people. They are what we are thinking about, our imaginations. For example, you have an headache. Probably you've been a little bit under the weather for a while. Then you've started to imagine, oh, this headache that has been coming, and I've been having chest pain. Could it be that I'm about to have an heart attack? You know, sometimes we have this wild imagination. You want to do something, then you are telling yourself, I can't do it. It's not for someone like me. Meanwhile, in God's plan, it is actually yours. Do you understand? So sometimes it's not the village people, except you are that village, person or people working against yourself. As believers, our reality should be what God has done. I know that sometimes the situations around you might be saying otherwise, but that is why we are believers. Yes, we are believers because we believe in the finished work. For example, talking about salvation, what makes you saved is because you believe. Because you believe that somebody has paid the price for your sin. You believe that somebody died to redeem you of your sin. Without believing, you can't be saved. And you see that believing is very important in every area of our lives. So you are feeling a certain symptom, you have to believe that you are the healed of the Lord. You want to do something you don't think you can, you don't think you have the capacity to do as human being, but you have to believe that the Bible says that you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. Do you understand? So you don't say things the way they are, you say what God has done. You are not looking at things from your own physical eyes that, oh, this is the situation. You are looking at it from the eye of the spirit. What is God saying about this situation? Okay, now you have debts. You have, certain debts you have to pay. You don't know how you are going to pay it. You are not supposed to say, oh, I'm in debt, I can't come out of this. No. What is God saying about this? God can send you help. In fact, He has sent you help. You are just about to walk into it in time, but you have to believe. So, what am I trying to say today? As a believer, you have to believe what God has said about you, regardless of the situation, regardless of what you can see around you. And that is how you can win on a daily basis. So I've come to urge you today, don't be that village person or village people, yes, as we say it. Don't be that village people fashioned against you. Bring every thought, every imagination, bring them into captivity. Let them be subjected to the finished work. Let them be brought into subjection into what God has said about you. And that is when and how you can win in life, okay? Thank you very much. Bye.